Hello everyone, my name is Fossils and Things and welcome back to the dig site. Today we're going to be playing a game called Dyscourse, part of the mini indie series, developed by a company called Alchemy, with an owl, so the actual owl. It's quite funny. And it's actually a game kind of like the TV show Lost, but it's story driven, so Walking Dead. You can see I'm kind of enjoying these adventure story games where you get to choose your own path as well, which is going to be very interesting. So you got two choices here. You've got two passports. One called Rita. This Rita is the character you could be playing in this playthrough. And there's also an indie island. This is a bonus story coming soon. I think that covers a few famous YouTubers as well, which is going to be very interesting. And when that comes out, we will be playing that one as well. So let's dive into Rita's gameplay. So here's her passport, education, obviously BFA, NA, Groundsville, employer, Jittering Java. She's a barista, so she works in somewhere like Starbucks, I guess. She enjoys earplugs. That's quite unusual, but she likes quiet and uneventful flights, which is actually going to be obviously not going to be happening in this playthrough. Obviously you can see her gender. We're going to be playing as a girl. I can play as a girl. Playing a girl is cool. Could be using the controller for the game, and obviously you recommend you to have some headphones as well. So let's dive into the game. The paths you forge are your own. Choose wisely. So the different choices that you choose within the game. Sorry guys, I had a little bit of a technical issue. Okay, and here we are, we're actually in the game. So looks like obviously something went down. Oh, my brain feels like it went through a coffee grinder. Feels like I've been laying around here for hours. So the plane's crashed. The commercial flight that we were on. What is all this crap on the beach? Wait, a plane crash? But I was... oh no. So obviously the first thing that, you know, she enjoys has already been ruined. You know, an uneventful plane ride has obviously been destroyed for her. Alright, stay calm, Rita. Okay, so let's search the beach. So we got a seat here. That's my seat. Good old 21C. I wonder if things would have gone differently if I was in a window seat. Very true, you could have suffered a different fate. Is this a frying pan? What the heck was a frying pan doing on a plane? You never know, someone might want to cook some eggs on the flight, you know, midway through. You never know. They're closing in on us. Huh? What the heck was that? Let's have a bit of exploring before we go to the right. It's another seat. Yeesh. Good thing I wasn't sat in that seat. So you can see here bits of paper, you can see the wreckage. Let's go over to the wreckage. I can't believe this is real. So you can see it's very similar to Lost. So you can check out that noise. Go investigate. Let's go do that. Just like Lost, on an island. Oh, cribbly crabs. They're calling for backup. The crabs aren't calling up for backup. I assure you. We're totally surrounded. Make sure you aim for their eyes. It will scramble the chips in their brains. They're not robots. At least I don't think so. It doesn't even matter, we're done for. I've got the frying pan of truth. See if someone else is approaching us. She's probably here to feast on us, just like these crabs. What are you talking about? You're totally clueless, aren't you, Teddy? Hey lady, now might be a good time to help us. I'm not going to ask any questions, let's just get rid of them. Alright, I'm coming. They've got my trusty metal detector on me. Oh, I've got my trusty metal detector on me. But they would definitely attack if I pull it out. They're not robots, Teddy. They're not robot crabs, I assure you. Wait, no, come over here. Okay, so we get to decide, I'm guessing, who we're going to say. Great, that's a great decision straight away. You know what, Teddy has some that we could use, the metal detector. Let's go help him. Let's spare the crabs, though. I mean, they're just animals. They don't understand. Oh, dear. And all the crabs went for Steve. Ouch, man, those crabs are relentless. Legs are all torn up. It's just been a fantastic day. You know, Fairness, he's a smoker. Who am I going to, obviously, allowed to survive and be uninjured? The guy who looks like an obvious keep with all the watches and a metal detector which can help me find things? Or some guy with a pen and a wonky tie and a cigarette? You can see why I chose my choices here. My legs are all torn up. It's been a fantastic day. Okay, well, let's get back to camp. The others will want to meet. I didn't catch your name. It's Rita. Wait, there are other survivors? Yeah, they're farther inland. I'm Steve, by the way. My name is Teddy. Alright, let's get going. To be honest, I like the name Teddy better anyway. See if there's anything else that we can pick up. So, whoa, there's a meadow and wreckage all over the beach. I'm kind of glad I can't remember the crash. It must have been terrible. Well, yeah, yes it would be. Are you ready to head to camp? Yes, let's go. Let's go check out who survived. Oh great, so I saved you, Teddy. You know, I scared away the crabs and you're already down me already. Thanks a lot, buddy. Thanks a lot. I'm in a crab suit. You were only a child, weren't you, Teddy? No, my brother was human. I think we'll be fine. Let's go, Rita. Oh, I feel bad now, because Steve actually trusts us, compared to Teddy, who's a complete dick. You know, I wish I saved Steve, you know. Look, another survivor. What? I thought we were the only ones. Heavens to Betsy, come, have a seat. Oh, well, don't mind if I do. You must have been out there for hours. Are you alright? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. What do you think? Let's be nice. Yeah, I think so. That's good. None of us seem to have been injured in the crash. What's your name? Rita. I'm Jolene. The lump over there with the mustache, that's my husband George. Hi. Online I'm known as Noob Lord 90. Well, you can call me Garrett. All he's been doing is playing games on this stupid handheld video machine. Hey, if he's got a Game Boy, you pass that over here, Garrett. Or Noob Lord 90. Throw it over here. I want to play some Pokemons. Where are we? None of us are really sure. All we know is that we're on an island. It's lost. We're in Lost, guys. Have you seen that? The kind of sea. Obviously, we're sitting on the rock. Behind it looks like there's some kind of catapult or something. Don't know. Held together with a scarf. That'll be interesting to know. This island's pretty big. We have no clue what kind of stuff could have been on the other side. There's a mountain off in the distance, but it's a long hike. We have no idea where the others are. We started making the best of the situation. I think you guys have been doing pretty good so far. Look at this fire boat and we got started on some shelter. So far, all we've got for food is a pile of pretzels from off the plane. Oh no. Oh no. The boar took it all. You dick. Jeez Louise and sweet cream cookies. Ah, the puns. The sayings. Oh no, these pretzels are our only food. Oh darn. This were going to be such a well-balanced meal for us. Honestly, there are more of those pig monsters out there. It's not really a monster. It's just a pig. It's a boar, actually. Hence the tusk, but I'll let that one slide. Rita, you gotta come with me and George. Let's get this boar. Yeah, we can cut that boar. I don't think that's the best idea. It's not like we have weapons to hunt them. My Georgie has a fishing pole. We can throp him with that. Yeah. I think we'll leave the fishing rod to fishing. Let's not ruin that thing. And I suppose we're going to throw the bulky camera at yours at them. She's really relentless, Jolene. We need to stay here and defend the few resources that we got left. Come along, Georgie. We have time for this, and I don't trust these hooligans. Rita, are you ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go hunt the boar. I mean, if we've got no food, what's the point of staying here? We've got like a few pretzels. We get the boar, that's a meal for a day or two. So, we're gonna go get it. Wait, hold on a second there. You're just gonna leave the three of us alone? You have each other. Okay, don't worry, you'll be fine. Don't worry, Garrett, you still have half the group left. You guys will be fine. What are we supposed to do if something attacks us here? Y'all are brave, there's a bar of soap. I say defend the camp at all costs. Or maybe they should hide just in case someone comes. Yeah, I see that. So none of them get injured. This doesn't sound like a very solid plan. To stick your hand in the sand like one of them emus. Like one of them emus. Or one of those emus. I think we'll probably use a bush or something instead. George and Rita, let's get moving. Let's get going. So look at George, he looks hench. He's buff. He's been, he's been bulking. There it is. We need to be careful or it will run away again. Maybe I can stun it with my camera flash. I mean, that thing looks ruined anyway. That fishing rod. I've got my trusty fishing pole. Too bad I broke in the crash. There we are. I might be able to hit him with it. Well, I mean, if it's broken, then why not? Hang on, I'm thinking. Let's use Jolene's camera. Let's see if we can flash it. That's if her camera still works. Yeah, let's use Jolene's camera. Actually, yeah, if it's looking away, probably not the best idea. You know what? If I throw my frying pan, it means we're like close. I think I can. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's just throw the frying pan. Oh, shit. Do you really think you were going to hit the boar from here with the frying pan? I guess I'm just not as strong as I thought. Whoops. It's getting late. I think the hunt is a lost cause at this point. Oh dear. Let's pick up the frying pan at least. Well, lesson learned. Whoa, what's this? Ah, clipboard. That's unusual. Disaster error. This must have been from the plane. What is it, Rita? It's a maintenance checklist for the plane, but there's nothing checked off. A spare copy, maybe? No, wait, there's a date on it. Our plane hasn't been inspected since. Great. 1991. I don't know when we're flying, but that would have probably been a long time ago. She would have been 1 year old, Rita. 1 year old when that thing would have been checked. What a lame airline. No, definitely not. I mean, I could be misinterpreting this or something, but still. I think I'll hang on to this paper. Even if we do get off this island alive, I certainly want some answers about this. Cool. So we search our surroundings. We got the checklist. Hasn't been checked. What's this here? The shadows are getting longer. Usually I'd be able to throw a coffee and stay awake. Throw back a coffee. Okay. But there's not really an option here. Anything else before we leave? Desert flower. Can we go left even more? No, we can't. Well, just in case, this rock looks like a tombstone, so I kind of want to be buried there if I'm going to die. Just etch some into there. Okay, let's head back. Maybe have a look at this. More wreckage from the plane. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I feel really disappointed, but then again, if we would have used Georgie's fishing rod, I think he would have ended up getting injured. And Jolene would have been very remorseful and very angry towards us, and she would have flashed it, she wouldn't have stunned it, it would have ran off. So I didn't think we were out of luck anyway. Quick swig of my drink and we're back. Finally, you guys shouldn't have left us. What happened here? Well, yeah, what did happen? All the pretzels are gone. What the heck happened here? Yeah, there was definitely more than just one boar. Oh, the boar took the rest of the pretzels. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're just belly aching. What even happened? More boars showed up. We needed to stay together, Rita. It's like they have a hive mind. It was all part of a bigger plan. Now, Teddy is super paranoid. We're going to have to watch him just in case he ends up, I don't know, stabbing us in our sleep or something. Don't know. I don't necessarily trust him anymore. He's not so cool. The first sport was just a distraction so the others could feast upon our flesh. We hid like you suggested, Rita. No one was hurt, but the boar is made up of the pretzels. Okay, none of us are hurt. But, you know, we got no food, which is bad. We need something to eat. Plus, it doesn't look like you guys have brought anything back. I'll take the blame. It's my fault. It's definitely my fault. I suggested. I'm sorry, everyone. We lost the boar because of me. I like how the fire is just jiving. You see that? It's a jiving little fire. Look at that thing. It's going to be so nice and toasty to warm up too. It doesn't matter whose fault it was. You all failed. Oh, I guess so. let's just get some rest. We'll find something tomorrow. Let's keep hopeful. Let's keep positive. For now, we just need a rest. I'm sure we'll be able to find something tomorrow. Yeah, let's just get some rest of a long, tiring day of being useless. This isn't good. This is not good at all. You see, obviously, the morale is very low at the moment. Well, we did set up a bit of the shutter earlier this morning. Grab a torch and we'll show you the shutter we made. Oh, we're going to decide who has to stay out of the shutter because it's too small. Oh, dear. Okay, we got the torch. Is it to the left? Wow, you guys actually put together a pretty decent shelter, all things considered. I guess it's our home now until we get rescued. This torch won't last forever, but I should have enough time to talk to a few people. Okay. I want to talk to Steve. Finding you on the beach was a surprise. We were pretty lucky you were there, I guess. Yeah, that was oddly disorientating to wake up to. Yeah, Teddy was looking to find some supplies on the beach. All we found was that horde of crabs. We could have some lovely crab meat. Crab is fantastic. Add some seasoning, you know, we could have used some of the pretzel salt. You know, put some of the crumbs over the top. Delicious. But, sorry, I'll get back to the game. And me. Yeah, you would have been better off without this group. We don't know a whole lot to the table. Group beats being alone. Let's stay positive. I'm better off with a group than by myself, even if we're not exactly a bunch of survivalists. I'm not sure how far my BFA and barista skills would get me here, yeah. God, if I was there with you, Rita, I'd expect a coffee after like 10 minutes. If I hadn't met up with you guys, I might have not have even made it this far. Groups have never paid off in my experience. See, he's been a bit of a loner maybe in the past. Oh, come on now. This world isn't all that bad. It isn't all that good either. Very true. Very true. This is good. Take the good with the bad, Steve. Take the good with the bad. Well, let's get some rest. Very true. Get some rest, Steve. Let's talk to Teddy here. His whole system is simply outrageous. What are you even talking about? What isn't obvious? This is a test. The government wants to see if we're qualified. Qualified for what? Do I have to spell everything out for you? We're being watched. I saw some sort of government agent on the plane. I have a reason to believe that he was following me. Why is he following you? Told you, he's definitely paranoid. I think you're paranoid. Let's tell him up front. We're all here for the special set of skills. The unit is for something. I don't think so. I do make a mean latte. Yeah, say that. Let's relax the situation, add some humor. I do make a mean latte, but I don't think that qualifies as a government agent quality skill. Look, I don't know what scheme or task we're being tested for, but I don't like it. This torch won't last much longer. I could probably speak to one more person. Who do I want to speak to? Not really liking Noob Lord 90 here. So she got there. Let's talk to Georgie here. Or George, whatever he likes to be called. I'm ready for a good night's sleep. Well, we'll see how the sleeping in the sand goes. I suppose we can't be too picky. True. Why didn't you and Jolene sleep next to each other? You sure are married, aren't you? Well, Jolene has been complaining about my snoring recently. It's the mustache, my friend. I wish I could rock that mustache. Which is odd, because it never used to bother her. She's being very resentful. Sorry, I guess that's none of my business. Oh no, it's fine. Man, I wish we could have gotten that boar. Yeah, that would have been a little bit harder than I expected. What did you expect? The thing is as big as you are. Yeah, I'm glad we're able to do it. It reminds me of our wrestling my cousins back on the farm. I was younger than all of them. That didn't stop me from putting up a fight though. Did you ever win? Once in a blue moon. God, George's not my best friend. He's such a cool guy. He obviously used to watch the WWE back in the day, or the WWF actually. Mistaken there. No, now that I think about it though, they probably just let me win so I wouldn't quit. The torch is too low. It's time for me to go to sleep, so let's get some rest. Doesn't look very comfortable. I bet yes, have to serve for the night. Might as well try and get some shut-eye. Very true. Let's get some rest. And as the torch slowly dwindles. We fall asleep and day 2 arises. It looks like we actually made it through the first night alive. Yay. Totally a recluse. Even more than Lord 90 here. Steve, he just looks depressed, and you can see the kind of, it looks like there's black circles around his eyes. It's going to be hard to keep him in check. We got to do something positive today, I think, to kind of bring up the morale from yesterday and not catching that bore. I'm ready to get some things done today. I don't think you should be doing anything today. What do you mean? What you did yesterday was make things more difficult by leaving. Well, I'm not going to help y'all. You might need help. Fine, if you insist. I've got a headache already without having to argue with you. Maybe someone planted something on our brains while you were asleep. Teddy, you're not helping the situation, please. Keep your paranoid comments to yourself. To yourself, please. Which one of you was it? Speak up. I suspect Garrett. Oh my god. How? Why me? Alright guys, I think you just need some coffee. Caffeine withdrawal makes me feel like I'm in college again. Drinking something unusual helps. Usually helps. God, all throughout college, I swear I was easily drinking 6 to 10 coffees a day, and that sounds really bad. And if you give a caffeine, you do get headaches. At least from my experience, like really bad headaches. So you gotta always make sure you got your caffeine intake. I'm gonna check the record for supplies. Maybe my string of bad luck will end. Who knows, there might be some water from the plane as well. We need to signal for help. Okay. So, if we explore the crash site, we're more likely to find some fresh water. And if we're setting up a sort of signal, I mean, that is the best thing to do at first, but I'd rather have some energy first. So, let's explore the crash site, see if we can find anything. Because you never know, we might find a radio or something so we can get a signal, and there will be water on there as well. You know, it's an airline. If it hasn't fallen out of the plane, it should be there. Alright dear, I'll help you to dig through the plane wreckage. Someone should go look for a lake or a spring with fresh water. Sing Garrett, he seems like the kind of guy that we could use a trip. I'll stop whining. It wouldn't be hard to look around the island. This is not a solo task. There's no way I can get the quest reward alone. Yeah, get XP to move up to level 2 survivalist. Noob Lord 90. Take George with you. He's the best help you can find. Just go, Garrett. You'll be fine. Alright, do your thing then, guys. Okay, Steve, you know where the wreckage is? Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss. Just follow me. It's not too far. Alright, lead on. Okay, so we're going to go with Steve. Garrett and George is going to look for some fresh water so we can see what we can find. Sure, it's crazy to see all this. It's hard to believe that anyone could survive that. Why were you on the plane? I was nominated to compete in the International Latte Art Championships, combining her love for art and her job of a barista. What a nice mix that she has. Wait, so what are you doing for a living? I normally work as a barista at a local coffee shop. Sounds better than my job. Yeah, going to college hasn't really paid off yet. Yeah, it's hard to say. If you ask me, college ain't worth it. Nobody asks you. Jolene and Steve, the tension. I'm in the middle. Please don't play me against you. Don't do that, guys. I don't need that kind of flack. Let's just listen to the groovy music. Let's just chill, guys. Well, I'm just saying, my George never went to college. He takes me on multiple vacations every year. That's really great, Jolene. Steve, you're on some business trip or something? Well, I was forced to go on vacation by our staff therapist. So maybe he's suffering from depression, anxiety, seclusion, maybe. A forced vacation, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, well, I threw a stapler across the office at my boss, who's got anger issues, it seems. He needs to calm. He needs to chill, man. Stop smoking cigarettes. It doesn't help. And he didn't get fired. I was given the "you're a valuable asset to the company" speech. They still neglect to promote me, though. So it feels like he's in a dead-end job. He's unsatisfied. So that's why he's so pessimistic about everything we choose to do. That can make a paperweight. No. We don't have any paper. Why do you have to stop and look at every little plant we come across, dear? Us city folk don't get to see nice flowers all that often. I'm allergic to, well, everything. I'm going to be sniffing any of those. Well, if you've been stuck in an office for 24 hours, you haven't gained immunity at all. Right, is there anything interesting? Can we go left? Can we go right? No, nothing here. You can see there, we can move the... It's actually to the left-hand side. You got someone flashing a suitcase. Investigate the plane further. Further. Blah, blah, blah. There's probably something useful stuff lying around in here. That piece of metal there, why don't you see if you can lift it? Oh, look at that. Ah, it's way too heavy. Julian, get over here and help me. Look at that, she's super buff as well. Nice, you guys are strong. Well, it comes to working on the farm all those years. See? Do they teach that in those college of yours? Actually, yeah. Okay, guys, let's focus, guys. It's good. Steve's kind of getting a bit of focus now. Just start looking for supplies or whatever. Oh, I think I see something over there. So you can see the suitcase. Oh, awesome. It's a box of emergency flares. This would be useful. So, I believe the emergency flares are going to be more useful than maybe a sign. I know the sign will be bigger, but if we ever see a plane go over the top, a light is going to be very vital, especially in the dark. You know, if you're going to have an SOS sign on the beach, they're not going to see that in the dark, are they, really? A flare is going to be more effective. Weird, it kind of smells like alcohol over here. Oh my goodness. If that ain't alcohol, that's jet fuel. Steve, your cigarette. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm surrounded. Oh god. We've totally just sent Steve. Try jumping out of there. Yeah, let's do that. Try and jump. Oh, he's gonna make it. He's gonna land on something. I made it. Nice. I'm alive. Brilliant. At first, the first thought that went through my mind was stay there. You're on fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Right into the water, honey. Yeah, jump into the water. Cool off. So he hasn't got any burns. Let's go investigate. Let's see how he is. Steve, I am so sorry. I am so... Oh, soothing. Are you alright? I'm definitely not as well as I was before all this, but hey, I'm alive. Plus, we did get those flares out there, so it's... Good point. I think that's worth it. It was definitely, more good than bad. We've got the flares. We should be able to get out of here. This place is burning away here. There's nothing left. And actually, that's very convenient. We've got the continuous flame being ignited from the plane, so that's going to be a good source of light. So we've got the flares. Still no food, unless these guys have found something. Well, we found these flares. It was a pretty rough run, but we made a pretty good team. On that note, we weren't able to get any water. Damn. Can anyone do anything around here? I feel like I'm back at the office. Steve, your head it's bloody massive, my friend. Calm down, calm down. Oh, I spent most of the day lost. Are you serious? How? Wasn't George with you? He thought he knew where he was going. We got a little separated. All the plans look the same. Well, they do look pretty similar. Let's get some shut-eye. We can look into it tomorrow. Yeah, I think we should all get some rest. I'll grab the torch. We should find our way over to the tent. Brilliant. So this is the end of day 2. Let's grab the torch and let's have some investigation before we fall asleep. Have a bit of a talk. I'd like to talk and investigate Steve a bit more. Yeah, talk to Steve. I'll talk to Noob Lord 90 or Garrett. And I'll talk to Jolene. Maybe she's gonna hint a few things why she doesn't like to sleep next to George. Okay, let's talk to Steve. You should take good care of that burn. The last thing you want for is to get infected. I don't think it'll make any difference. Karma seems to have a way of sorting these things out for you. You can't actually think that. Don't tell me you actually think that. I don't know. Must have done something seriously horrible in my past life there. Hey, weren't you still alive? We're still alive, aren't we? Good point, I suppose. Yeah, that's good. It's a good thing to think about. So to Garrett. It sucks that we weren't able to find some water. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out soon. I just hope that I don't get kicked out of the guild for this. That's it. We need a new tank. We can't have you tanking the whole raid boss. That is the Lost Island. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. I have to get off this island. We'll get out of here. Don't worry, Garrett. We'll all get out of here. I'm holding you to that, Rita. Now, Garrett, I assure you 100k gold, my friend. I will send that to you, to your mailbox, in 100k, if we do not get off this island alive. And again, if I die, I don't have to pay the payment, so it's a win-win situation for me there. I really can't afford to be stuck on this island right now. Whoa, what do you mean? Can't even compensate a simple fetch quest for water. What if that means I'm going to fail my IRL quest because I'm stuck on this island? What are you talking about? This is real life. What quest is so urgent that you can't do it later? Without my help from all my friends, we'll be homeless. You'll get home. You'll get home. Everything's going to be okay. I hope you're right. You'll be fine. Let's talk to Jolene here. We still got a lot of work to do. Yeah, we definitely tomorrow, guys. We need, if the option comes up to look for food and water, we need to do that. We've got the flares just in case for day 3, just in case a plane comes by. But food and water is going to be the best thing because we're going to get malnutrition. We'll see our strength's going to get weaker. We're not going to be able to do stuff. So it's going to be our next priority for tomorrow. Yeah, it seems like the work is never going to end. George always says that work is the best thing for you. I think you may only think we disagree on. Well, maybe there's more than just one thing. From what I understand, no marriage is without a little disagreement. I guess I shouldn't act as the authority on that. You'll see one day that marriage can be a complicated thing. Now, that's obviously linking to how George was saying about how they don't sleep together. I have no idea why. Maybe there's been some problems previously. Let's see if she opens up. That's saying I get married. Yeah, you never know. Some people don't want to get married. Blah, blah, blah. Don't want to get married. So that's totally cool in my books. I'm okay with that. That's saying I get married one day. You're a strong woman, Rita. You ought to have everyone swooning over you. Ha, maybe. I'm gonna get some sleep. Good night, Rita. The torch is too low. It's time for me to go to sleep. Okay, guys, with that note, we're going to fall asleep and we're going to begin day 3 in the next episode. So my name has been Fossils and Things. If you've enjoyed this episode and you want to continue following this playthrough, give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next episode, guys, of Dyscourse. I'll see you there.